This Karen accuses judge of protecting a police officer.
I've
I
got
feel
you
that
saying
you're
this was
believing
terrible, and
him. You're
yeah,
taking his side.
This woman wants the police officer's order that is against her dismissed. Then she accuses the judge of protecting him. Things got tense quickly. Here's what happened.
he describes the resisting and obstructing as you trying to force your way into a vehicle against his orders at the time while you were intoxicated. Stemming out of that, then he states there were false allegations, including internal affairs complaints with the police department and the jail, alleging discourtesy, excessive force, sexual discrimination, and racial discrimination.
Well, I was abused that whole night. I had brought out body cams with that lawyer that I had. He's not saying any of that, Judge. He's not saying anything about how he punched me into my head multiple times. The only reason why I went to go into the truck with the key is to turn my alarm off. And I was in handcuffs already. I got slammed to the ground. I got almost beaten to death outside and in the jail.
The bottom line, though, is that even after reviewing the cameras and the information during the investigation, none of those agencies found a reason to sustain your complaint or even write a letter of reprimand, much less take any disciplinary action. That the allegations weren't supported adequately by the video and things like that. Or
they didn't even give me a chance to voice my opinion on how that happened. My whole family seen it, and I feel like how they almost killed me that night. I feel that I should have a chance of freedom of all the good. I mean, I've been good for how many years? I haven't even been a felon. My background isn't even bad. I'm not that type of person.
Why don't you describe to me some of the other things you've been up to since that time?
I got me a job. I work at sanitation.
Okay.
I DoorDash. I have a 14-year-old daughter. It just hurts me because they almost killed me. And my mental state is really bad against, I'm scared to death of the police. How a man feels like they can punch me in my head that hard and so many times and expected me just to take it. And how they threw me in the holding cell and put their knees in my back, sir.
Yeah, well, and like I said, I of course wasn't there. I didn't see any of those things. I do see that, ultimately did plead to the two.
They made me plead to that too. And it also says attempt as a misdemeanor.
Well, I mean,
body cams were shown in the court and everything.
When I do take pleas, every week, and when you take one, you do have to say that you are guilty of what the charges are, and that no one's threatening you or making any side deals.
In that court hearing, it was all types of side deals. The man wasn't even there during any court hearing. I feel that's not right, that a police officer had a right to punch me as big as he is with handcuffs on me in the back of my head so many times.
Here's what I'll do is I'm gonna deny it today. However, I'll mark on the denial that you can reapply in a year. That'll give you some time to go through it with a lawyer. But what I've got right now is two different sides of the story saying the opposite thing.
I feel that you're believing him. You're taking his side.
Well,
and that's okay. That's okay because, like I said, God sees what happens and how people treats people.
And
justice
is
not served with this.
Yeah, and it seems like the paperwork, at least on
and for you to sit there and discriminate towards me like I didn't learn, knowing you wasn't there, I feel that ain't right either, sir. That's not right at all. Matter of fact, I want to sue him for abusing me and almost me.
Well, I'd recommend on the civil side, talk to Steve Drew. He can give you the parameters if it's a good case or not.
It's definitely going to be a good case because then body cams is going to get brought back in.
Yep, I'm just reading the file. So the request
exactly. That's all you're doing is reading a file. You're
No, and
not
that's
sitting
all I
here
we're
understanding as a man, feeling it's okay for them to punch me all in my head and throw me on the ground for a lie that my auntie said. That
all
was
right.
the whole thing was a lie. And I'm going to push that too because it's not right to make false lies to the police.